Joe Bhai, you can start your story.
So one of my friend in India, he had come here, he had cancer, and I think we talked to your husband about him, and they got the treatment in Houston.
Acha.
So he has gone back now.
Okay.
So he sent me this video of this lady from ISKCON, American lady, who went to India and he's staying there, and she talked about Geeta.
Oh yeah, you shared that.
I shared that. Now,
Yes.
the story farther than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote to him, we have a class going on Geeta, and I sent him a sample of that. And then I was doing bike and I listened to that. And that was, I told him it's chapter 6, and we are starting that chapter 6. But in that, you have summarized chapter 1 to 5. It was so beautiful that it connected so well.
Oh, nice.
So that chapter 6, first one we had, you had summarized the first 5.
Right. I remember doing that. Yes.
And then you talked about this. So if you haven't listened that, I would recommend one should listen again.
So Joe has put all the recordings, whoever doesn't know, on his YouTube.
There are so many. So the idea is this one summarizes 5 of them.
Yeah. If somebody wants,
then
I
we
think
went to the 6th.
Pratibha ji was asking that if they have the old one. So I said Joe has it on his YouTube thing.
Yeah, I've sent I think I sent to a lot of people who asked me. But it's on the YouTube.
So जो आपने क्लिप भेजी ना जो वो देयर इज अ गौतम उसका नाम है, वो ना इंटरव्यू लेता है ये सब लोगों का, स्पेशली द फॉरेन पीपल हु सेटल इन इंडिया.
Oh yeah, right.
हाँ
right.
और उसमें इतने इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर्स, और ये लोग मतलब फॉरेन कंट्री से आके पता नहीं कौन कौन से देश से, कभी अमेरिका से, ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, यूरोप से, इस्कॉन वाले, और वो हिंदी सीखते हैं, संस्कृत सीखते हैं, भजन गाना सीखते हैं, पूरा वेदांत आता है उनको. एंड वो लोग इंडियन कपड़े पहनेंगे और एकदम प्योर हिंदी बोलते हैं. एक्सेंट से पता चल जाता है थोड़ा कि भाई, मगर उसके इफ समबडी वांट्स टू, he has many videos like that and are very inspiring.
Right.
And there are a couple of professors from IIT that are like sadhu vesh mein wo log professor hain.
Right.
धोती कुर्ता पहन के अपना भगवा वस्त्र पहन के, but they are great scholars and they teach their subjects and they are totally like Vedantins and immersed in this.
To me, the interesting thing was that I got that, I read that, then I answered him that we have this class going on, and I randomly picked that tape which I sent him.
Oh.
And then I listened later on. So it was meant to be to connect him, all the way to 6th chapter.
I think Joe has a direct connection with that universal intelligence.
Because I don't think too much. So let them tell me what to do.
He has that surrender that we are trying to develop.
In a way, that's good, because in fact, what we were even discussing today is like when you say your eye, what makes you the eye see? What is behind that?
Yes.
That's what it is. I mean, you can so you can physically make the eye, but you won't see it.
Right.
So
and there are so many accounts of this near-death experience, people, that physically they are like totally out. Means sometimes their brain also shut down because they had this kind of death happened, because क्या बोलते हैं, the doctors considered them maybe for 5 minutes or 2 minutes death, but they saw everything. Right? You have seen those accounts of people. They knew, like Anita Murjani's account. Huh? Sorry?
You were saying from Ram Sukdas ji Geeta also, that one stage is, which is when you can look yourself.
Look at yourself.
Look at your body.
Yeah.
And that's in between stage of you and then when you lose your body, which is the ultimate. So that's the intermediate stage, you can tell.
Yeah.
So you have detached yourself from your
but
body.
I found that very useful. I just read it today.
Yeah, very nice.
Joe, I found it very useful to me, and I just read it just now in class only. It just came, and I read that sentence. वो शरीर और मेरा मन मेरे लिए है, मेरा नहीं है.
Right.
तो when you remind
When you
yourself of that,
when you go in that mode,
मेरे यूज के लिए है कि मैं यूज कर लूं जीवन में मोक्ष पाने के लिए, पर ये मेरा नहीं है, तो don't get too involved in it.
Don't get attached to it, right?
Just use it as a tool.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you go in that mode, you can observe your body. You can see it enjoying itself. I mean, you are not enjoying, the body is enjoying. And you can observe it.
With knowledge you are enjoying. Because then you do any task you are in yoga. You can do anything.
Yeah, you are in, that's why you say you're in meditation.
You're enjoying. You're really enjoying if you're in yoga.
See, because when you're in that mode, you don't enjoy it.
No, but when you're in that mode,
you're udasin.
But you are, Joe, you in that state you have bliss then, but bliss is coming from somewhere else. That's the only difference, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can have that stage where you can see your body enjoying.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's very hard to explain, but
you know, but when I used to teach Joe, when I used to teach yoga, then कभी-कभी मेरे को लगता था क्लास के बीच में ना कि अरे all these people are paying, you know, to make me fit. मेरे को एकदम opposite लगता था क्लास का. मेरे को नहीं लगता था कि I'm, you know, doing it to keep them fit. मेरे को लगता all these people are paying to keep me fit. And I used to enjoy it so much, you know, the whole thing. It was like such a enjoyable part of the day for me that it was the best part of the day. And it was even, anytime you're in that mode, you know, of 24 hours, you're not in that mode. Maybe during the daytime, you know, you try to be in that mode. So whatever you're doing, if it's in yoga, it's a different thing altogether.
Yep. I mean, that's what Krishna Bhagwan said, right? That you get immersed in your action.
Yeah. When I wanted a picture taken with Sadhguru, and because I was so, you know, like I had just seen him and the two, I didn't see the eyeballs, and I just saw two black holes. So, you know, after seeing that, मेरे को लग रहा था कि, you know, मेरे को थोड़ा तो याद आ रहा था गीता का भी जो कृष्ण भगवान कैसे अपना विराट रूप दिखाते हैं. थोड़ा मेरे को वो भी लग रहा था, थोड़ा, you know, and the feeling was so different. And then मेरे को गीता का ये भी लग रहा था कि ये सिद्ध पुरुष का जो लक्षण है, उठता कैसे, बैठता कैसे, तो I couldn't get my eyes off him. You know, I kept on looking. Then I wanted a picture taken, but I'm looking at him. So the Guru said, when you want your picture taken, you look at the camera. So then I thought, if Sadhguru has used some words to tell me something, it has a very deep meaning. And I was trying to analyze, क्या meaning होगा उसका. Then I analyzed it. I mean, this was the analyze that I came to, that my life must be in total yoga. अगर मैं योग में हूँ, so it's a prayer, no? Life is a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
There's not two different things. Life becomes a prayer. When life becomes a prayer, then, you know, बहुत प्यार से और बहुत हल्के मोड में you can just merge into the infinite. कि उसके शक्ति से सब हो रहा है, तो हम जो भी कर रहे हैं उसकी शक्ति से हो रहा है. Especially when Shri Hari comes, those 2 days are like full prayer for me. हम यही सोचते हैं कि भगवान मेरे घर आया, मेरे को सेवा करने का मौका मिला है. तो you know, the whole, when she smiles at me, such a glowing look, you know, it's very difficult to explain, as if she knows in what mode I'm serving her, you know. And I feel that, you know, it's such a beautiful relationship. Anybody looking from outside will say, oh, she's got a child who's handicapped and all. But I know that how, like, almost like a guru's come in that form to teach me how to serve and how to be in waiting and how to have patience. It's a very beautiful relationship.
It's amazing, yeah.
I mean, it's really beautiful. And if we begin to have that, and my mother told me, that when I was getting used to that, I've got a disabled child and I was getting used to it. Then my mother told me, she said, देखो, तुम ऐसे सोचो कि राधा रानी तुम्हारे घर आई हैं और तुमको सेवा करना है, बस. You don't think, and then Bhagwan also told me, I wanted to tell Bhagwan, कि भगवान, ये मेरा जो कर्म है, how do I end it? In this life, I would like to end it so that my next life also, I don't have an extension of this. So even Bhagwan told me that, कि तू माँ बनेगी तो पागल हो जाएगी. भगवान उसको देख रहा है. So this is exactly what the Geeta is saying today, कि आधार, पूरा आधार उसका है. तो आधार को पकड़ बार बार. तो अपने शरीर से बस वो काम हो रहा है, वो कर रहा है. ये दो हाथ खाली सेवा कर रहे हैं, पर आधार सारा उसका है. तो तुम वो आधार को पकड़ो. तुम अपने जीवन में क्या हो रहा है वो नहीं पकड़ो और उसको लेकर ग्रीफ नहीं करो. जैसे आज हम लोग बोल रहे थे ग्रीफ करना. तो वो ग्रीफ क्यों लेके बैठे? क्योंकि वो सारे सपने में ये खाली आधार है. ये मोक्ष का एक द्वार है. लाइफ इज अ मोक्ष का द्वार. तो उसको पूरा वैसे ही यूज करो एक एक क्षण.
Yeah, no, that's very, very nice way you
Very
put it.
good, Manju. You are speaking.
From
You're
experience.
not speaking. It's coming through you. I can see it.
I know. When I see, these days I'm seeing Sadhguru exclusive. So they're very nice, conversation between Shekhar Kapoor and Sadhguru, and very nice and so beautifully opened everything, And the whole thing is in your own experience. When you start experiencing, it becomes so beautiful. You just look at things and they sort of like give you so much pleasure. And I just wonder, am I in my senses or not?
No, but what you're saying is very significant because that's exactly what we read in the verse when Swami Chinmayananji said, no circumstances is supposed to give you the grief. So here is a practical thing. You're talking about the disabled child. If you look at from the worldly perspective, then, why me? And oh my God, I have to do. But you have taken it at a higher level. And that instead of grief, it has become a prayer for you. That's what.
It's like given to me that,
Yes.
कि पहले हमको दिया ऐसा बच्चा, फिर मेरे को समझाने वाला भी मिला.
Yeah, true.
So I have not done anything. I'm not even, हमने अपने आप समझा नहीं वो बात. वो समझाने वाले ने भी दे, वो समझाने के लिए भी मेरे को कोई आ गया,
पर तुमने समझ ली ना. कोई कभी कभी समझाने वाला आएगा तो भी हम नहीं समझते हैं.
Right? आए कि समझ नहीं पड़ा. There was no alternative.
Because like Krishna Bhagwan के सामने तो दुर्योधन भी था. And they all went to the same school and everything. They had the same guru and Krishna Bhagwan ने कितनी बार समझाने की कोशिश की दुर्योधन को, नहीं समझा वो.
It just happened, it just happened. I mean, I was not the doer, it just happened. I mean, it was, and every time, when I hate washing dishes, I hate doing any housework. So, जब भी हम थोड़ा बर्तन रोज धोना पड़ता है in America, you have to clean the house, you have to do things. Your maid is gone and clean, but still you find कोने में धूल रह गए, ये रह गया, वो रह गया. So हम बहुत प्यार से उसको डस्ट को उठाते हैं कि ये सब चीज कितनी सेवा करती है कि चलो इसको भी प्यार से उठा करके उसकी जगह में रख दो. And a lot of things Bhagwan taught, and all the when you go to different schools of like I went to Bhagwan, learned so much. I mean, so much, that whole perspective change of living. कि हम लोग कैसे कोई अच्छा डिश बनेगी तो बोलेंगे हमने बनाया, खराब बनेगी तो नौकर ने बनाया, और नहीं तो तुमने बनाया. All those small little things, how you started thinking. And all these things, this thing is to be done when you're young. When you become old, your body will not have the strength. Like very often I feel I want to do this. Now there's a beautiful Bhav Spandana program. And Sadhguru says that he does all these programs as tools, like you have tools for doing any work. If you want to do any, mend or do any plumbing work, you need the tools for outside work. You can't do it with your teeth and nails and all. So you need tools. So in life also, these are tools. Like this Geeta class is a tool for us. This Geeta class is absolutely a tool. It's making us understand. See, खोल के कथो उपनिषद क्या बोलता है, भागवत गीता में कितनी easy way में भगवान समझा रहे हैं हम लोग को. So it's a tool.
Yeah, true. Almost time to wrap up. Anybody has any last minute wisdom wants to share? Okay. We got... Joe, you have something?
No, I don't have anything. I'm fine.
Okay.
I enjoyed the talk.
Thank you, everybody. And we will see you next week.
Okay.
Hari Om.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Maji. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.